Sometimes the most important thing a sales agent can know isn't the pain someone describes, it's whether they are the one who can actually fix it. This is Aclero's Card to Contract Companion, and this is the card that proves the difference. Let's upload the card and a small note along with it. So, the step one is the capture. Every card starts the same way. Whatever you give the agent, a photo, a type details, a notes, it is recorded as a plain fact. Nothing is inferred here. So, for Sarah, as you can see, the name, head of client operations, Meridian Wealth Advisors, the email, the phone number, and the location is captured over here. Along with it, some kind of note, which is also a fact, has been captured here about Sarah and the company. Let's go to the next step, which is the enrich. This is the research phase, company context filled in from public signals and your own notes, every point labeled fact, signal, or something to validate. As you can see here, Meridian Wealth Advisors operates in wealth management and advisory services. This is a fact, so it's mentioned over here. Client onboarding and KYC refresh are important operational workflows in regulated financial service environments, which is a signal that is also mentioned here. Similarly, assumption validate points are also mentioned here. And a summary on the enrichment is given at the end. Okay, let's go to the next step, which is the interpret. The agent turns the raw information into one outcome, one KPI, and a genuine read on the person's actual position, not just their title. As you can see here, the primary outcome here is the compliance, which is important, and the reasoning is also given for that. Along with it is the KPI, which has been chosen, the client onboarding and KYC completion cycle time. And alternative KPIs are also suggested over here. And the primary constraint or a blockage which they were facing. The operation experiences a slowdown, but compliance control key processes, decision approvals, and governance requirements. So, key risk is the process owner has not yet been included, and Sarah cannot advance discussions independently. And the AI hypothesis, leverage hypothesis are also given over here, and the persona has been read, and the interpretation summary is given over here. Let's go to the next one, that is the prioritize. This basically scores the opportunity based on 12 dimensions, which is exactly why the numbers are comparable across three different situations. As you can see here, the different dimensions and the scoring is given. And the average score is 3.75, which is of medium. The priority confirmation is medium, so we'll go with that. Next is the personalization, where every path gets all three paths scored. And here is the moment this whole video exists to show. And we can choose which path does you really want to go for. Either the relationship path, the ecosystem path, or the problem to proof path, whichever is recommended. Okay, we can even override the influencer, we can override the persona, or we can even choose some other relationship path. Maybe we can override the persona with delivery head. Let's see what it is going to fetch us. So it is reiterating the things and his scoring has changed accordingly. So which path are we going to go? I'm going to go with path B. Let us see. So the scoring has been adjusted accordingly. So selected path is problem to prove and fallback is ecosystem or account expansion. Let's go to the next step. This is the proposal part where it creates an outreach kit which includes the LinkedIn connection request, the follow up, the email draft, the two-page discussion outline, and then a small summary email as well. All this is a draft which needs human intervention for reading and then sending the email after the verification. Next, go to step 7, which is the follow up. The cadence and the next action always follow from the path chosen, not a generic timer. According to the path chosen, the follow up will be decided. Okay. See, the follow up strategy has been given here. Within 1 week, send the email. Day to 10 to 14, follow up with a short note. Day 21, request introduction. Day 30, share a KPI focused discussion. And if no response, then what the action needs to be done. Everything is given here and the follow up email as well. And it also gives us the success signals and risk monitoring. Let's go to the next step, which is the discover. See, discover questions are ready before the call even happens, built around what exactly actually matters for this kind of process. The meeting agenda, context, KPI validation, constraint validation, impact quantification, proof shaping, and path forward. Everything has been designed over here. A draft is there. Next is the proof, where it defines the 90-day proof structure for Sara D'Souza at Meridian Wealth Advisors. The objective is to convert the issue into a measurable KPI while ensuring compliance participation. So we can see the proof positioning, the 90-day proof structure, and alternate options as well, along with a detailed phase wise objectives and activities given here. Phase 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And there is a proof readiness assessment. A table is also given for verification. Next is the step 10, which is the contract, which converts the validated proof concept into a contract ready pre-brief. Because compliance has not yet participated, this remains a planning document and not an execution commitment. So this is also a draft for legal review. delivery model, exclusions, go, no go, everything is given over here along with the contract readiness assessment. Last is the scaling part, which captures, which prepares the customer success ownership after proof approval and identifies the most logical expansion opportunities. This is a handover step where everything is handed over, the context, the outcomes, and everything along with the handoff note. Stakeholder map, commitments, key risks, first 30-day actions, everything is given over here along with the final dashboard row and card to contract summary as well. So this is the full capture scale pipeline for Sarah D'Souza at Meridian Wealth Advisors. Same shape of pain as any other card in the series, but a completely different right answer because it read into Sarah actually is and not just what she said. Aclero execution intelligence for AI outcomes. This was part 3 of 4. We have now seen 3 cards: a manufacturer under pressure, a guarded utility executive, and an influencer who is in the buyer, getting 3 completely different treatments from the same agent. Thank you.